Hey everyone, welcome to another weekly stream. I hope you all had a wonderful week. I hope you're all doing good. So today's stream is all about how to finish a painting. I'm not really sure if we're actually going to finish that, but I will mostly talk about little edits, detailing, adding texture, all that kind of stuff. Besides that, I'm in a good mood. I'm happy to do the weekly stream, and yeah, I hope you all are too, and I hope you will join or watch. Feel free to do whatever you want, and let's start with the painting, I would say. Yeah, so today is all about talking about how to finish a painting, or how to basically add little things, add certain stuff like effects, smoke, particles, adding more texture, refining certain areas, and basically coming closer to a result that we maybe are happy about. But I'm very happy that I have the energy today to make the weekly stream. I'm also very happy that you all are doing well, and it seems like also from reading through the community that everyone is going well and everyone is doing great. That's really cool. Hey Baloo, welcome to stream. Besides everything, I'm just very, very busy with work. It has been really a ride for me for the last couple of weeks. And I'm just waiting for a longer break. And there will be a stream break in August, because I'm going to take a vacation, and I really need to tank up my energy also to be fit and ready again for the next part of the year. Yeah, me either, Hakim, me either. I don't really know where we go with that image. Also, like, making an image, there's constantly something you can add, you can try, and I think we just try to enjoy that as much as possible. What are you all doing? I'll also turn the music a little bit louder here, so it's not too quiet when I'm not talking. Hey Benny, how are you doing? Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. I still didn't have time to look through all the stuff, but I'm very excited to try out ink. I really want to for a while. I hope you're doing good, by the way. Hey Wang, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Painting on a little doggy here. So I also didn't have too much time to work on the image since last time. So I believe since the last live stream where we painted this, I think I just added a little bit of smoke. I just desaturated the guy a little bit, the focal point. Just added the dog photo, the cat, and I made the guy in the foreground a little bit bigger also for readability. I think that's mostly it. Also, again, I'm not 100% sure where I want to take the image. Right now it's really about harmonizing it and considering like what is actually the final look, the final quality I want to have. Because technically I think I could paint on that at least 20-30 more hours. Little kitty cat. So the idea for the dog and the cat was not only like giving it more a natural feel, like a situation that could happen anywhere, but also I want to mirror the confrontation. Basically, the guy, the killer dude, the guy who's going to attack him, that we basically mimic the confrontation. So, but with the dog and the cat. So we build up a little bit more tension, even though that we have a very like warm lighting. I still want to give it that tension feeling. Yeah, Benny, I'm also curious what I'm going to do with it. I'm actually not really sure. I thought about maybe doing ink environments, but I'm not sure if that actually going to work like I'm thinking about it. Also characters, I don't know, you know, it's do you notice Manben YouTube videos where they look over the shoulder of the manga artist? I just love that, and every time I see that I'm like, I want to do ink, and I tried ink so often, but every time I do it looks just horrible. And I thought, like, now I'm going to buy proper like ink equipment, so I'm forcing myself really to do it. And when you sent me everything, I was so surprised that it's actually that cheap. So I was like, damn it, I can buy so much stuff. Oh, you got a shot today. Okay, I mean that's good. Thanks, Hakim. Hey Murat. Sup. Subsurface scattering. Sub-zero. Do I have another one? Subconscious. How about digital ink? Yes. Or maybe not. I want the feeling, like drawing on paper. That's what I want, you know? I want to smell the paper. Like, I can't smell my ink pen, my Wacom pen anymore. Oh, on vinyl sheets. Sounds interesting. Where I want to place kitty cats. By the way, has anyone seen the He-Man thing on Netflix? I just watched it, and I didn't watch the original He-Man before because I believe I'm too young for that. But I don't know, it felt kinda not so good, to be honest. Yeah, Control Z ink, that's my thing, that's my jam. Like, comment, and Sub-Zero. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, deleting kitty cat. Ay, ay, ay. Maybe I go for a different kitty cat. Not so happy with it. Dun, 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 dun. Looking for a more painterly thing here. This one looks good. Maybe this one? Ah, that one is okay. Kitty! Kitty, kitty! Meow, meow! I'm so happy for my vacation. Can't wait to take a break of everything. Also feels like I haven't took a break for a long time. Let me turn on the particles just to check. So what is great when it comes to finishing a painting, at the end what I like to do, especially when we have something which has potential a lot of dust or dusty or smoky atmosphere, adding those particles, and it's basically just a dot texture set to color dodge, and then just mask in. And what it makes is basically on the it gives this like nice glowing effect, and it gives it also a very like a natural feeling, like there would actually be particles flying through the air and light is hitting it. So that's definitely something I really like to do. I don't know how realistic it is sometimes, but it's definitely a nice effect to do. To also just add a little bit more believability, or just or maybe not believability, but more realism. You know, like I don't know, just selling the mood. Can be small stuff. I think Doggy is a little bit too bright still here. too bright, doggy. Let's use the gradient tool to let him merge a little bit more. Yeah, that's better. So we don't want him that like a clear read right from the get-go. I actually want him to melt with like the whole left side here to make sure it is we still keep the first read in the middle. Dun, 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 dun. What are you all doing? Now chat is quiet. Everyone said hello and no one's saying anything anymore. How did you like the feedback stream? Did everyone like that? Should we do that again? Hey TR Crank, you eating cheese sticks? Okay. Approved. Continue eating cheese sticks. Do your best on enjoying them. Bursey crab? What the hell? That doesn't sound like a good, not a good option for an evening task, Benny. You're losing your battle with Mudbox? What do you mean with that, Oliver? What do you mean? Did you drew today, Benny? Or is the energy level too low from the shot? Oh wow, thanks Oliver, it's very cool to hear. I'm happy to hear that. I'm also happy that it was helpful at some point. Like when I think about this stuff, I'm never really sure is like if that's actually useful for people or if I'm just, you know, like trying to do something to praise and not to praise to help out, to satisfy the YouTube gods, but still they haven't heard me. They haven't heard my voice. Dun 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 dun. Give me a ground brush. Ground. That one is good. Is that apart from? Oh, okay. Cleaning up that stuff here. Ah, I see. It's behind that. said, yeah. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Jesus. Oh, I imagine that, Benny. That doesn't sound fun. But also, like, sending stuff to the ES was never really easy, if I remember it correctly. Yeah, all hail the YouTube gods. Yes, it sounds a little bit old. So Mudbox is actually a 3D program, or what? Did not even know. Thicker here. Too thin for my taste. Ah, okay. I see, I see. There is a plant in front of my dagger. All right. Thank you, and greetings back to Evelyn. I very much appreciate the kind words and the support by Evelyn. Okay, that sounds actually how my college was. We also, like, every term we had to use a different 3D program just to basically to try out a lot of programs, which is kind of cool because you are forced to try different stuff. On the other side, you never like really learn it in depth. You really have to do it on your own. So let's clean up this boy here. Hey Bob, welcome to the stream. If I recommend Brainstorm for beginners, absolutely. Why not? They have beginner classes, so I would always recommend starting with the perspective stuff, because most of the people don't want to do perspective, but perspective is the most important fundamental thing, if you ask me. And if you have someone who teaches a class and you have the opportunity to do that, I would always do it, because I had to do it on my own. I was sitting in my room alone doing perspective exercises and try to figure out if the stuff I'm doing is actually correct. That's not so much fun. So yeah, absolutely. And also, like if you're more advanced, I would also recommend it. I think if you open for stuff, you can always step out of your comfort zone. And like for everyone, it doesn't matter if you're a senior artist, intermediate, junior, you can always step out of your comfort zone and work on yourself. And if you don't have too much of an ego and you're very self-reflective, then you can definitely benefit from that. So to answer your question, yes, I would absolutely recommend it. Also, the price is pretty okay. I believe, and I made also the prediction in one of my YouTube videos, that the Brainstorm courses will be more expensive in the future, and I still believe that. So, and I mean, they have all the reasons for that, and like it seems also like a lot of people are jumping on the Brainstorm train. So the more people are coming, the more they have the freedom to make it more expensive, you know. Even if they just make every course like $100 more expensive, it's for them it's a big improvement, and yeah. So do it as long as you can. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I think it's a never-ending story of programs and not crashing. It's a never-ending story. Okay, let's give that a shadow. What can also, now that I see it, technically we can add a little bit more grass there. Where do I have this brush? Where's the brush? I think you guys cannot see actually. Yeah, I'm just scrolling my toolbar here, checking for a proper tree brush. Ah, here. just to see if we can add a little bit stuff here on the top without overdoing it, but adding a little bit more detail there. I think that's too much. Just trying stuff. A bit darker. Let me see. That actually could work. Not too much of a tangent here, maybe a bit darker. Just stroke that thing and give it a little gradient here. Yep. Okay. Same goes actually for this one. Dun, 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 dun. I think we should go all for one stream. Everyone should join the Discord voice, and then we should all talk while I'm painting. Feel so lonely while I'm talking. Feel like talking to myself here. Oh, thank you, TK and Evelyn. Thank you for the nice words. Very much appreciated. And have a lovely day. Fan art. Oh, I'm not really the fan art type of guy, I would say, even though this one is more of a, I mean, this goes a little bit of an Assassin's Creed direction maybe, but I wouldn't call it really a fan art. I'm not really the person who, I don't know, draws a Street Fighter character or something like that. I don't know. I don't find satisfaction in those type of stuff. So I don't think so. How about you? Dun, 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 dun. Gartic phone. That's actually an idea I had already. But I was never sure if I'm going to find too much people who want to join that. But yeah, I mean, we should definitely do that. I did that with colleagues. So we did that as a morning routine. That was really fun. Like just a morning routine to get awake and get the groove of like drawing and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I'm also not ashamed, Oliver. I think it's also normal. Normal people behavior. Which character mode? It became so warm. I'm really curious, like how's it going to be? This weather is so weird here in Berlin. I don't know how's it for you guys, but it feels like sometimes, like yesterday it was super cold and fresh, so it felt cold and fresh, and now I'm like sweating, sitting here and sweating like hell. I don't know what's that about. Maybe hormones. I don't know. It is Benny. Do you do fan art? Ah, you mean the copycat game mode from Gartic phone? I'm sorry, it was just a long day. Akuma? I don't even know the character. So not into Street Fighter. Why do I have this white? Where is that? Ah, here it is. Did I just paint it over that? Oh yeah, I did. Oh, come on, boy. Okay, let's just paint over that. Okay. Just get it out. Get out of my image. Why did I paint it that? Okay, I don't remember. Do I have the light layer on here? Nope. Ah, okay. It all makes sense now. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that weather. How dare I am? I'm sorry. It's just, I don't know. I never felt Street Fighter. I played it a couple times, but I don't know. I was more a Mortal Kombat type of guy, I would say. But even then, I also was never a big fan of those fighting games. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, like it felt so much better to have just like a normal conversation on stream. I really enjoyed that, so I don't know, nothing bad about that. If people behave, I mean, we can do that. Why not? Also, we have this community, right? So that's the community is for. Super Smash Brothers. Oh, I played that a lot. That was more my jam on GameCube. I actually didn't have a GameCube, like one of my friends had it, or one of my classmates. I wouldn't consider him actually a friend. He was more of a good guy to know to play some games. He was nice, but we never clicked, I would say. But he was really good in Smash Brothers because he was playing it all day, every day. But I didn't care because it was so much fun. He destroyed me every time. He was a Pikachu player. And at like every time when Pikachu is doing something, you know, it does this like this sound, and at a certain point you cannot hear it anymore, like you just want to smash the controller into the wall. But it was fun. Back to Kitty Cat. Dun, 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 dun. Let's hide Doggy a little bit. Let's paint a leaf over him. Oh, over her actually. Looks like a girl. No, not really. It just has a working title, which I believe was the job or something. Ah, yeah, the job. But it's, I don't know. It doesn't have the title. Do you want to name? Do you want to name the painting? Feel free to do so. I will take the best name I would take. Even though if it's Wow Wow Meow or something like that. I'm sorry, it's not funny. It was just a long day. It was just a long day and I'm getting crazy of painting. Snoop Doggy Dogg. Tips on what are tips on naturally incorporating photo texture into the painting? Definitely the match color function. So when you go on image adjustment and match color, like every photo you are adding, you can base on a certain on another image. So let's say you establish your mood. What I like to do sometimes, I'm basically just copying the whole image, duplicating it, merge it, and so I have it like separate on one layer, like the whole image with the light and all the colors and everything. And every image you add later on, you can match to that layer, which saves you a lot of time because it automatically, like mostly, I would say like 60-70% it works. It adjusts the image to the right values, the right colors and everything. So let's say you have an image like this one, for example, which has a lot of greens because we have a lot of foliage. So when I do that, like it would automatically add a lot of green to the photo. Same goes for leveling. So after that, after I match the photo to the image, I would then check the values. That's like absolutely important. Like turn it to grayscale in between and seeing, okay, like let's say kitty cat here, or like the dog, doesn't matter actually. Like if we add them, it's important that they not stand out and that they group into values. Like if you have heard the term value grouping, that's what it's actually about. That if you have an image where you have a foreground, you have a midground, you have a background, and then you see that the elements in the area have the same type of values. So for example, if you have something in the shadows, it should, and you add something to that, it should have the same value range. Otherwise it would stand out and create a lot of contrast, a lot of visual noise, which you maybe don't want. Same here, like let's say if I would make the dark very bright, and we can actually do that just for demonstration. So if I do the dark here very bright, just in terms of values, like let's say I make him here and I turn back to color. So I make him brighter here, or maybe I add the photo and the photo is pretty bright because it's somewhere outside. You would see that it's automatically not matching the area where I place the dog. So if I would place the dog further behind for any reasons in the light area, that could work technically in terms of brightness, but here it has to match the dark area under the foliage in the foreground. So that's definitely like leveling the stuff is very, very important. Also like really controlling the eye and deciding where's the first read, where's the second read, where's the third read. And the more stuff you add to the image, the more difficult it becomes technically. And sometimes you cannot control that like 100%. Sometimes there is so much stuff going on in your painting. And it just comes with the experience. I can be very honest here, like I also sometimes I just lose sight of the image because it's just, if you spend so much time on an image, it can happen that you just like don't see certain things anymore. Funky business behind Mr. Horseback. Okay, I see what you did here, Benny. Doggo versus Kato, round 2. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome, Oliver. Hello, Hannah. How's it going? How are you doing? How's life going? Welcome to the stream. You didn't miss anything. I was just constantly sitting here and painting since last time. I'm still doing that. If you have more questions, everyone, just feel free to ask. Do not hesitate to ask any questions. Now is the time for that. University has consuming your soul. That's very well phrased. Cool. No, I have never attended an ARTSTATION challenge. I don't know, I don't know. Actually, I like challenges in general, but do you mean like the contest stuff where you can win things? Actually, I never attended those type of things. I don't know why. I would consider myself a competitive person, but the thing is, like, I don't know, like art is also very subjective sometimes, you know. I guess it really depends on what they judge. What is the next topic? Is there already a topic? Benny, you miss 80s parties? Because of the music or what? Or just in general? Did you just wanted to share that? But yeah, I definitely understand where you're coming from, Benny. Yeah, kind of, right? It's a little bit retro feeling. I agree. Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been a lot of time for parties, right? Party. My company is actually doing a summer party. Curious to see like how that's going to turn out. to paint a connection here. That's not working. The question is that crashable or no? I don't think so. Like, VUGA parties are very, very private I would say. Like, we are not even have +1. So, like, I would say there's never like an outside person who joined a VUGA party. I don't believe it. Would you like to crash it? Maybe if we have a motto, we can dress up the same way, and then when I leave, you just go in as me. We just need to take a common costume which looks very similar, like a onesie or something. Sounds kinky. Yeah, we just need a costume where proportions doesn't matter, Benny. I think then it's easy game. Maybe, I don't know what's going to be the topic. Usually there is a topic. Maybe we dress up as Obelix, you know, or something like that. My Photoshop file is starting to become a mess again. Everything was so clear and clean. Let's try it again. Oh. Still need to move a little bit more up. Okay, let me double check this. Dark. Okay, let's try that. That sounds good. Imagining that would work, it sounds like a master plan, like a genius plan. Not at all. How do you feel, Benny, after your shot? Do you feel better? Chat is pretty quiet today. I also think I believe I did something which I think I accidentally I did not put the Twitch stream into art. Instead of, I still have it in the just chatting one, but yeah, who cares? Okay, so it's not that bad. Was it your first or your second one? Because of yeah, okay, I understand. Okay, let me flip that image to hope it's not going to crash. 3, 2, 1, go. Bam. Oh, we survived. Okay, so what I don't like is that this stuff is coming through here. I think it has to do with the, yeah, with this one here, with the texture. So let's work on this. I mean, wall panels. What type of wall panels? Like what type of architecture? It really depends. Like, are you talking about wainscoting or like wooden wall paneling? Or do you mean like decorating elements? So I would usually go for more like, obviously asymmetrical is more interesting, but it can look weird if you cannot, if it doesn't look properly, you know. So maybe go for symmetrical stuff a little bit more. Yeah, actually the image started with the horse butt, but it took too much attention. Like, everyone asked for the phone number of the horse, so I couldn't take that, and then I had to put it more into the background. Give it a little bit more smoke here on the top. Of course it does. True. Benny, did you actually did the challenge you posted with the demon guy and the skeleton friend or what it was? I was just reading it, and I was curious if you were going to do it. Of your friend or something. I don't know. Yes. Oliver, you're such a horse guy, right? Always protect the horses.
You don't know these streets like we do. 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 Like we do.
Anyone recommend a good anime series, by the way? A little bit out of stuff to watch. I'm ferociously waiting for the next season of Baki. I know a lot of people don't like Baki, but I just dig the over-the-top stuff. It's just too good. Ah, okay, cool. I love how you said that, Oliver. Horses are cool, but I can't trust in anyone that can kick me out of existence. Mob Psycho 100, is it that good? Death Parade or Psychopaths? No, I either haven't watched those. Let me write that down. Just so I don't forget. What is that? So Mob Psycho 100? Mob Psycho 100. And what else? Death Parade and Psychopaths. Parade and Psychopaths. Okay, I will check that. What I recently watched, which is not anime, is the I don't know what is the name of the series. It's a Korean series where a guy. So it's a Korean guy raised up in the Italian mafia, comes back to Korea, and he basically fights a big pharma concern in this industry, which acts like also like a crime organization. And I really like usually like Korean like TV shows and everything, but this one is really good. Did not expect that. I don't know what's the name of the series. Like the guy is called Vincenzo Casano or something. So maybe it's also like this one. Ah, it's by the same guy of One Punch Man. Okay. That sounds interesting. Why is that layer so big? Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to the rave. I don't know, can you actually hear the music? I haven't asked. It's loud enough. If you want to feel free to join the party. Wait, let's paint with the beat. Oh man. Pure entertainment, that's what I call poor entertainment, not pure. It's not for everyone? Do you talking about Mob Psycho? Ah, you're talking about the K thing. Alright. Move to Heaven. Hey Childish Sadio, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the thanks for the Twitch follow. Yeah, there was also this one. Oh damn it! There was also, I always forget the names. Where the young kid joins a group where they all have red overalls on, and then they fight, I don't know, I think demons or something. That was also pretty good. Was pretty decent. Also, oh nice, welcome to the stream and welcome to the art community. Oliver, do you watch them? Do you watch them also in original language, or do you prefer English? I feel like it's, if I see them speaking and it's not like synchron, I really can't see that. I either enjoy that in original language. It's also the same for any anime, which is Japanese based. Oh, it's getting so warm in my room. What is that single layer? Can't accept that. Can't take that. Get out of my image. By the way, if you are not watching this live and you are watching that later, because I'm going to re-upload every stream for you. If you watch that later and you enjoy those streams, feel free to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you're not a member of the art community, feel free to join our art community. There's a button on YouTube on the banner. It's a Discord button. And we are having our weekly streams every Wednesday around 7. And if you have any questions, thoughts, concerns, you can address those in the chat or in the comments when you rewatch that. And if you want to support any further productions, just subscribe. That makes me very happy. Or share it. And we praise the YouTube gods. By the way, what other YouTubers are you girls and guys are watching? Any YouTubers which you really like? Any art YouTubers you like? Content they do, I can copy. No, I'm just joking, obviously. No, what? I haven't watched Attack on Titan yet. Like, I tried it. I watched 3 episodes, like the first 3. But the thing is, like, I think the main protagonists were kids or something, and I don't know. Sometimes I just cannot stand it when it's like when they are like all the time. You know. That's I just can't. It stresses me out a bit. I just need a little bit of like those proper barky voices, like those deep voice. Like, I'm going to crush you. No, I crush you harder. But no, shame on me. I haven't watched it. I haven't. Is there anything you want to know more about finishing images, by the way? Because this stream here is today more about how to finish an image, or like things to think about, to consider, techniques. But again, I don't mind I don't mind painting on this forever and ever and ever. Because I just enjoy painting so much. But as mentioned, yeah, the more stuff you add, the more you have to take care of. Also, when I look at my stuff, like my artwork, I usually hate all the stuff I do. But I guess that's also very normal for a lot of artists. So I'm never satisfied with the stuff. But also, like, when I do big images like this, it becomes very fast, very messy for me. And every time I add stuff, it's just more things you need to take care of. Like, it's not very systematic. But also this one, yeah, it's also special because there was no preparation. This here was really a freestyler on the way for the demonstration. I think it's also episode 12 or something now on this painting. So, yeah. We actually didn't add any light. No bounce light in the house. It's too bright. Kind of, Benny. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Lucid Pixels? Video essays? Lucid Pixels. That's Adam Duff, right? Yeah, that's a good question, Murat. When is an image not finished? If I do work from black and white to color or straight into color, that really depends on the process. So, because obviously there are like many steps in making an image. So let's say I would do a normal environment for work. I would usually do sketch, like a grayscale sketch. So I also not only, like when you do a sketch or when you do a drawing, or like, let's say it's a grayscale sketch, you want to test out that the composition you have in mind is working, that the elements you place are working. But also, like, on top of that, in grayscale, you also see, or you test first light situations. And then you can also take that grayscale, colorize it, and also try different color keys, of course. But eventually, if it's like something which is very complicated or very complex, most people tend to use 3D to basically make a mock-up, like a block out, what I also would do usually. So yes and no. Like, I would sometimes do black and white into color in purpose of testing color quickly, but maybe not really to make any finished image, you know? Like, I would always like redo it again, because the more you plan an image, usually the better the outcome is. So that's really like what I also want to embrace and tell all the students, all the mentees and everyone. Like, it's really like baking a cake, or like cooking something. Like, you're basically planning it, planning it ahead. Look for all the things you need for your recipe for the final image, and then at the end you have to cook it in a certain heat. You have to boil water, you have to do all that stuff like planning, light, composition, story, all that stuff together. That's also why we all need those fundamental skills. And then you bring everything together. So that was a very long answer on your very short question, but I hope that was clear enough. You're welcome. If you have more questions, feel free to ask. That's what the stream is for. Ask me everything. Ask, ask, ask. Yes, the stream is usually every Wednesday. So it's always every Wednesday, and I also re-upload the live stream afterwards for all the people who miss it, because like sometimes we are, I don't know, 20 people, sometimes we even more, but sometimes we are less. So and it's obviously normal because people have other things to do. So I will always re-upload them. So even if you miss it, don't worry. And also, just as in general information, in August, I will do also a stream break for 2 weeks, because I'm going on a break. I'm going to have a small vacation. So, but in general, we will continue before and afterwards with the stream. I think also we've done those streams pretty regular, almost, I don't know, to be honest. Like last year when I did the brainstorm videos, like the brainstorm school vlog, we had to switch after 5 weeks. I had to switch to live streams because I couldn't handle the homework anymore, just in terms of like workload. So we did a live stream so I could basically do my homework while talking to everyone instead of making a video, like a vlog every week. And since then, I believe I almost did a live stream every 1 to 2 weeks. So yeah, and to be honest, I really like making those live streams. I really enjoy that, even though if we maybe only like 7 people doing it. I believe it's just important that we have like a constant conversation, like in the community, but also like for me, it's cool to do. Can I fake a finished look? That's a good question. To be honest, I'm not really sure. The thing is, I would say I can, because I know when the pressure's high and I don't have a lot of time, I can do that. Like finished enough to do. But I wouldn't call myself a master at any point at doing that. Ah, for you it's Thursday. All right. You Thanks, Benny. But Benny, we still need to do our episode, right? Where you going to draw one of your lovely characters and I going to interview you. As you promised me. You said I will do it, Janosch. I promise you that. I was just joking. Chill, Benny, chill. At least I could try it, you know? No, I was just joking. I'm just joking, man. Not the serious. I am not the serious. You know what, instead of making everything dark, maybe we can... Let's try something else. Maybe we can give him a small cast shadow with a tree branch on the back. But it's maybe not so visible. Nah, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, let's merge all that stuff here. Is there one layer now? No. Still one missing. Oh, that's on the background properly. Oh, okay. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Silhouette. Sure, I can get you drunk before. I just sent you some bottles of vodka or whatever you like, and then we do that. By the way, Childish Sandino, I just want to say you have an awesome day. The critique channel is open for everyone, sure. Also, yeah, just always just post your stuff there if you want feedback. And don't worry, you can ask as much you can ask as much questions as you'd like. If I don't answer them anymore, or if I don't want to answer them anymore, I just stop answering them. So don't worry. just playing a little bit here with colors, just using a linear dodge add layer and linear dodge add brush, and just gently adding some reds and some blues. Just see if we need to balance out the greens, because we have a lot of greens in the image. But the problem is, if we add too much reds, that can happen and it looks like more of a dawn scene, you know. So you have to do that very careful. And also you can do, or you can create a lot of color contrast with that, which maybe benefit your image or maybe not. So has to be very careful. And especially when you do it with red, like the eye is taking, the most particles the eye is taking is red, so if you overdo it, it can easily stand out a bit too much. I think we can push the roof in the back definitely a little bit more back here. All right, I try to remember that, JD. All right. So let's silhouette that out. Because if we have a lot of atmosphere stuff in the midground and foreground, should be like silhouetted properly. I think we can also make this a little bit more disappearing here. Taking also a little bit contrast away here. Okay, let's be bold and flip the image again. Please don't crash, please don't crash. Oh. All right, everyone. I think that was a good stream today. We also hit the 2-hour mark and it's almost 10. So I think we had a lot of progress for today. if you have more questions you want me to answer later on, feel free to write it down in the comments below. Otherwise, give this stream a thumbs up when it's re-uploaded. And yeah, I hope you like the stream. Feel free to join our art community as usual, and we are going to see each other on the next weekly stream. Yeah, and as mentioned before, I will also going to make a stream break for 2 weeks in August, so you're not confused when there is no stream. But I will also announce that. Alrighty, thanks everyone who joined today, and I wish you all a wonderful evening. Okay, take care everyone. Ciao, ciao.